Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your host, Delano, on the FanWire podcast. Hey, today we will be breaking down Kiki Iriafen. The Washington Mystics selected her number 4 overall in the 2025 WNBA Draft. So we're going to get to the breakdown. So we are excited about the potential of Kiki and what she can bring to the team. When it comes to her career in college, she definitely stood above a lot of players. She is 6'3". She is a forward that has the capability of playing center. Additionally, she's from LA, Los Angeles, California. She played at USC last year, but she started out her collegiate career at Stanford University. So let's give you some breakdowns on her stats from that year. She also played in a high-profile offense or on a high-profile team with Juju Watkins. So she's able to play with other star players. So that's good to know. So sometimes when you're a great player and you're playing with other great players, you might have to take a back seat or a secondary role, right? So Kiki has a lot of tools in her tool bag. All right, so she averaged 12.2 points a game, almost 6.5 rebounds, 1.3 assists, while shooting 52.5 from the field. That's 52.5% from the field. All right. In addition to being a very effective, no, let me double back. That's her career average from Stanford and USC. Okay, so when she transferred from Stanford to USC, last year she averaged 18 points a game, 8.4 rebounds, 1.8 assists. All right. While shooting 49% from the field. All right. 28% from three. So there is definitely room for improvement. She's a good free throw shooter, shooting 81% from the field. And she didn't foul a lot, even though she played in the low post. So that's good to know. So let's see here. And she's about equally as good as an offense and a defensive rebound. All right. So let's talk more about what we see in her game and also what we expect from her going forward. All right, some of the strengths of her game is her scoring versatility. She excels in low post play. She's a very good mid-range shooter. So having that type of flexibility in your scoring and in your ability, that can put you in a multiple positions to play, right? And also to be effective and to have a role going forward, especially in her rookie year, right? But being a fourth pick, we definitely expect for Kiki to play a lot, especially coming with the fourth pick. All right. Some of the things that I've noticed from watching her tape is on the offensive side, she has great hands, right? And she's a rim running big. So that means when a team misses a shot, Kiki, if she doesn't get the rebound, she can sprint down the floor faster than most big women. And since she has great hands, she's able to actually get her hands on the ball and try to convert that into a layup or some type of shot, right? Or passing to, an open play. So she's good at passing and great decision maker in those type of situations. All right. So definitely a solid mid-range jumper, and it can become elite right? So she also has in her tool bag, she has an over-the-shoulder fade, and it's Gucci. It's like it's she could pull that out of her Gucci bag any day, right? All right. And based on her being a rim running big, you also got to look at her being she has an amazing first step. So that means that when she gets the ball and once she makes a decision, and if she can get past your shoulder, it's over with. You just cancel Christmas for real. In the pick and roll, she can be an assassin because she can roll to the basket or she can pop and shoot a J. So, or make an additional decision to get the ball to somebody else. All right. Rebounding. Standing at 6'3", I would hope that she would be more physical and get more rebounds, right? She's averaging, in college, she's averaging about 8 rebounds a game, but I would hope that she can either maintain that in the WNBA or she'll be able to increase that. So I'll be looking for that as an area of development going forward in this particular season. All right. But it's going to be very crucial because the team needs rebounding, and if she can't rebound, then she's really situational, right? You need somebody to score, but might not be able to do other aspects of the game that are critical. All right. So now let's talk about the defense. She's very athletic, right? So she has athleticism. So that gives her the ability to guard multiple positions. And with that being said, it enhances her ability to stay on the floor. Now, the question is, if she's playing against somebody that has better ability or equal ability, or is getting the best of her, will she be able to maintain her defensive motor? That's what I want to really see this year, right? I want to see that motor always running, always going, because now you're going to see the best of the best at your position night in and night out, right? So that's what I would like to see. All right. Also, when it comes to her athleticism, right? If she got to come out and guard on a pick and roll, she has athleticism to cut off the ball handler and to be able to get back on defense, right? But when it comes to one-on-one defense, that can be, I want to see how she does. Because like when she played against Sarah Strong against USC was in UConn in March Madness, Sarah Strong was giving her some goodies, right? So I want to see how that plays out, right? Because if she is not able to maintain on defense, she's going to have a limited role, right? So we'll see what that turns into. There were talk and speculation that she might end up playing a small forward position. But with that being said, that comes back to that lateral defense in her ability to move. Because there are a lot of shifty, fast players, right? But if it's a situation where we're playing big and she has to play the small forward, that might be something. But on a night in and night out basis, right now, I don't know. I really don't know about that. All right. So when it comes back to that motor, right? She's going to really be able to really develop it because she got some players as some teammates that's going to really, really, I don't want to say give her the business, but it will be some learning lessons. When you got Stephanie Dawson, Shakira Austin, and Aaliyah Edwards, you're going to have to learn quick. You're going to have to learn fast. And that also that's really crowded down low. That's like, hey, what are we going to do here? going forward, right? So somebody might get moved later on in the season, or somebody might have to be relegated to the bench, but we'll see. So we need to also see how her game translates to the WNBA. She has a lot of intangibles, but we'll have to see how she understands and processes everything on a professional level and how that impacts her growth going forward. All right. So based on her combination of scoring, rebounding, and her defensive versatility, and her size at 6'3", she got a lot of promise. We're gonna really have to really see what this turns into. Back to her strength. I don't really know if she'll be able to really compete initially with the stronger women of the WNBA, but as she grows in her career, we know that she's going to get stronger and she'll be able to adapt. But we'll be able to see what happens here. So our projection for Kiki is she'll be a role player initially. And we'll see if that will be a high producing role player, or will she just be somebody that comes in the game? And that's in the initial half of the season. Second half of the season, I expect her to really start to show promise, right? Second season, that's when I think she's going to kick it in the high gear. But we'll see how this goes. And again, that is the breakdown for Kiki Iriafen, the Washington Mystics #4 draft pick, and one of our newest building blocks as we move and go forward. Okay, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share the FanWire podcast with your folks, with your friends on your social media. Let them know what we're doing over here, because we definitely got some things in store. All right. Again, this is the breakdown for Kiki Iriafen. And next up will be Georgia Moore. All right. Y'all have a great one. And just to let you know, when we shoot, we score over here at the FanWire podcast. Y'all have a great one.